With Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brock. Boy, it's been a tough stretch for both of these teams lately, Grant. Each side could really use this win to turn things around.
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, BA. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Lillard. Grant with a screen on Fox. And Lillard puts up a deep three. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Fox. Out to Sabonis. Puts up a three. Simons with a rebound. Now Thibault. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there. Sabonis is a dominant interior scorer. He's got the touch, the strength, and a wide array of post moves to work with.
You know, for Sabonis, we've seen more teams try and double him when he gets near the hoop, Richard.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that he is an excellent passer and decision maker. He knows how to find the open man and make the defense pay for sending that double.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Lillard outside. And a miss there on the triple. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Barnes. Back to Murray. Takes the three. They get it back. Barnes, it's good.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Here's Simons. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Outside Herter. Sabonis with a screen on Simons. Herter up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. It's Herter on the wing. Out to Fox. Here's the three. Rebounded by Nurkic. Portland trailing here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Lillard outside. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Simons. Nurkic a screen on Herter. There's Simons with a three. Outside for Grant. Back to Nurkic.
2 minutes remaining.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own. Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Sabonis, the pass to Murray. To the middle. Pass to Sabonis. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Sabonis has got his 2nd bucket of the night. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, BA, Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Pass to Fox. They kick it out to Murray. Barnes against Lillard. Barnes, it's good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Crosses over, and Lillard, here we go.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
The Kings leading. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Herder. Offensive rebound. Fox outside. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Lillard's got 5.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And so it's Sacramento leading by 6 as we wrap. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Sharp out there with Johnson. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then it's Nasir Little. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Here's Monk. Here's Lynn, covered by Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sharp. Eubanks the screen. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Monk. Outside for Davis. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Eubanks gets the bucket. Here are the Kings with the ball now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Monk. There's the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings at NBA2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, then. Lyles a screen. Outside Davis. Right side Monk. Picked it. Now the Blazers moving it up. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Reddish. Outside Johnson. Goes up from the top of the key. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. The Kings have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Lyles. Banked it in off the glass. And the Kings lead by 3. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And the Blazers had been a mainstay in the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Here's Monk. That shot off.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Johnson. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside Monk. The three is up. Hits the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Eubanks. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer Sharp. Drains the triple. Sharp's gotten 4 this quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside Monk. Fires for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Monk for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Mitchell against Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And Johnson drops them both. The Kings have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Fox, the pass to Sabonis, and the shot goes down. Sabonis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
They get it again. It's Little on the wing. Here's Sharp over Herter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That one on Herter, and he makes it first. A big group substitution here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Jeremy Grant comes in for Little. Thibault, he's checked in for Reddish. And Lillard subbed in for Johnson. Fox outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Lillard passes to Thibault. And it's all from three-point range. Sacramento has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The assist.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Grant's shot is off. Outside Herter. From outside, off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
27. The Kings, 32.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Malik Monk really making a difference here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
And he sinks the second.
I think the Kings have been struggling with a lack of consistency in their play, their lineups, their front office. Seems like there is constant change.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Well, you wonder what change in Sacramento could get the franchise back on track, RJ.
Well, roster shakeups could get some quick results, but I do think the future could be bright in Sacramento if they can build around their strengths and be very, very patient.
And you know, they've got a passionate fan base, too.
Very passionate and a hungry one.
Here's Lillard.
We've talked about this. Fox has all the tools to be a great defender.
Lillard can't get it to go. Outside Herter. Murray, a screen on Lillard. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Herter. Clock at 6. The jumper from the wing off target.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Right side Thibault. Here's Lillard. 6 points for him. To the paint. And stolen by Murray. Sabonis against Grant. Picked by Sabonis. Puts the move on. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Kings ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers, D.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Portland trailing here. And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And the Blazers making a change here. Nurkic just checked in. Lillard. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Fox against Lillard. Takes the 3. And it's Fox missing. The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute. Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Fox outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Right side Murray. Nurkic against Fox. And Fox powers it home.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
And the Kings call time here. Reddish is checked in for Thibault.
Screw everyone. Let them hear you. Kings ball starts the
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Mitchell. Fires the 3. And they'll get another chance. Outside Monk. Lyles a screen. From the arc. And it's Monk missing. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Simons passes to Lillard. Nurkic inside. Lyles on him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And this is the game that Nurkic plays. Using the big body inside, carving out a high percentage look.
And he's good on the second.
And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
It's fun to see Malik Monk continue to gain confidence, grow his presence out on the floor, and expand his potential to impact the game.
Malik Monk really has risen to the occasion when given the chance here, Richard.
Well, and that's the thing. He is seeing bigger opportunities and taking them. If a coach hands you more minutes, you have to prove that you're worth it. And Monk has done just that, capitalizing on his touches.
Outside for Davis. 1:02 left in the third quarter. With the crossover. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings. Both free throws good from Davis.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
To the inside. Here's Lyles. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Jeremy Grant, and he knocks down the first one.
Portland foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's the three. Left side Monk. There's the three. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Simons. Davis with the defensive effort. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling.
Portland foul. Jeremy Grant. Third personal foul. 15 foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Sacramento, Davion Mitchell.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Now Monk, 11 points in the game. The three connects from downtown. Monk's got 14 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Box for 3. No good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Kings on top, leading by 14. And don't go. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
I like how aggressive Sabonis is inside. He just has a feel for how to score down there. Being left-handed also helps.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Outside Herter. Fires from deep. That one no good. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard with the ball. Double team on Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Outside for Grant. 4-3. It's hauled in by Herter. Well, the Kings shooting around 44%. Not bad. Barnes with it from outside the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Simons missing. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Herter. Sacramento again missing.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Here's Grant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
He's off on the second. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
And they're pushing it up. And here's Simons outside. Rebounded by Fox. The Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Herter. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way. Inside. Here's Grant. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And here's Herter. Three-pointer. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
3-point.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
This one for three. It's rebounded by Grant. For Portland, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. There's Simons with a three. Barnes with the rebound. Sacramento has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Outside Herter lets it go from deep. Portland grabs the miss.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Back to Lillard. From deep. It's hauled in by Herter. Herter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over to the wing. Fox the pass to Barnes. Murray, a screen on Thibault. From deep three-point range. Barnes, and that's good.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Kings.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Domantas Sabonis.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
The three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Grant. The Trailblazers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Lillard fires away from way outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Fox outside. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Outside Herter. Knocked away. Here's Sabonis. No good. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building...
Star-Spangled.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post position. The guard pair, the talented Young and...
Oh! Yes, sir. Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second, and he was ready to fire.
Young with no one around. Murray scanning the floor. Some solid defense from Grant.
Yeah, it's better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Young outside. A three ball. Portland grabs the miss. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
For Portland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. He gets that one.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Simons kicks to Grant. Offline from the top of the key.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Young. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Grant. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lillard, the pass to Grant. Now Lillard from deep. Rebound by Murray. Pass to Hunter. Young in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 5 now.
Yeah, Trae's not going to pass up a shot like that.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Nurkic a screen on Murray. Over to the wing. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Young dishes to Collins. And he gets the wrist. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under
review. Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double checking, and the game continues on.
Collins has such concentration when he's out on the floor, and it can help really steady a basketball team.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Well, we just see this time and time again from Damian Lillard, a quality decision on the pick and roll.
Hunter kicks to Young. Capella sends a screen for Young. Lob pass to Capella.
Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers, trailing by 5. Simons finds Nurkic. Grant gets a wide open look to the wing right side. Good ball movement here by the Trail Blazers. Nurkic a screen on Young. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard, and he's fouled pretty hard. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's
The previous play is under review.
real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First one falls for him.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Collins against Grant. Murray a screen on Lillard. Young pass to Murray. Portland grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Really left alone that time. Grant's got 5 points so far.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
And a deep three from Young. It's all tied in Portland. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Trail Blazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for Atlanta, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at center. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The Hawks trailing.
Yo, back up on Trey.
Now, here is Young from deep three-point range. The rebound by Shaw. From deep, Johnson. The shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Young. He's got 10. Going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for him. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone, even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense. It used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Tries a three off the inbound. Again, Young missing. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Little kicks to Reddish. Here's Eubanks. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
The Hawks trail by 3. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hunter dishes to Young. Lets it go with a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Portland. Here's Sharp. No good from outside. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Bogdanovich left side. There's the triple. The Hawks again can't hit. Portland leading. Sharp, the pass to Little. Inside. Here's Eubanks. Bay pulls it in. The Hawks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. In the corner, it's Griffin. Back to Bogdanovich. With the teardrop, Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds now tonight on the wing. Johnson takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Changing teams in your rookie year couldn't have been easy for Keon Johnson.
He only played 15 games for his original team before the trade, and I'm sure that was a challenging introduction for him to the league, but those are the lessons you learn early on. Control what you can control, and now it's up to Keon to try to find a way onto the floor consistently.
Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the case of emergency break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Johnson with it. Okongwu covering. Pass to Reddish. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
Kind kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Not a lot of room. Bay finds Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
Your Trailblazers, 29. The Hawks, 24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Capella, the pass to Young. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 5. To the inside. Grant, and Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
And it's sent back by Lillard.
Foul.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Second personal foul. First team.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And here's Young from the arc. And the rebound by Nurkic. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for 2nd best in the league.
Young inside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard from deep three-point land. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Young driving to the basket.
Young.
Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 16 points.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Passes it to Simons. He dishes it to Grant. Grant sets a screen for Simons. No good there. And Atlanta will come the other way. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Lillard. Poke loose. Nurkic with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic using those active hands and just kick-starting the offense in the fast break.
And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum, what a great tandem back there. But defensively, there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons. So they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now. It just comes at you in a little bit different package. And Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3-ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Young inside, covered by Simons. Here's Murray, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And a
big trade this last summer. Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Lillard against Young, and it's Thibault in the corner. Lillard outside, driving the lane, and Lillard throws it down.
And this is one of those nights where you throw out the cliche, you can only hope to contain him. Lillard on one tonight.
Murray against Simon. That one good for 2.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Collins. Grant against Young. Grant dishes to Nurkic. Shakes him. Kicks it out to Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. 6 to shoot. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Capella sets a screen for Young. A three-pointer, no good. Here is Lillard. 14 points for him. Inside, Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
What a connection he has to these fans.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Young outside. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Collins. Nurkic can't hit. The Hawks trail by 8. Murray right side. The dish to Capella. Young against Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
Again by the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Young from outside. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lillard outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And now Damian Lillard has got that three-ball swagger going.
Lillard against Young. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Young with the steal. Murray with it. And there's the pass to Young. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Young's got 26 points.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And there's the drive, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
Young for three. Gabilla kicks to Young.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. 28 points for him.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Here's Lillard. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Young taking his time here. Outside for Murray. Pass to Capella. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
He has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Young inside. Covered by Lillard. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Lillard.
Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Making some changes. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And here's Young from the arc. Doesn't go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. And Simons wide open. He'll fire from outside off the mark. It's Young on the wing. Covered by Lillard. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Hunter the pass to Young. Capella with a screen on Lillard. Young, no good. Now Lillard. Vital for 3. Drops it in.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Now here's Hunter, kicks it out to Collins. Nails it from 3.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
And it's Fox with the jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Young. They kick it out to Murray. They grab their own miss. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Capella. The shot comes out. So Sacramento will take it the other way.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Hunter passes to Capella. Out left to the wing. Capella screen on Fox. Young with the bucket. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
A nice shot by Young.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Here's Fox. They kick it out to Murray. To the paint. Sabonis, left side. Back to Barnes. It's stolen by Hunter. Young inside. He's covered by Fox. Goes back up. Collins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Because he's played a lot of undersized 5, Collins has learned exactly how to get you in the air with that pump fake. Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. Takes a 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
But yeah, he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
That one goes in.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
The Kings trailing. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Sabonis with a screen on Murray. Here's Herter. Out to Sabonis. From behind the arc. The rebound by Murray. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Fox against Young. Inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Fox. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Young against Fox. Young, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Young. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rebounded by Fox.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Murray, a screen on Murray. Three-pointer, Fox. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's De'Aaron Fox.
Your team, you can't do. You all know what's
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side, and it's Barnes in at the three. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins once again bringing the energy.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Murray. Young from long range. They get the rebound. The kick to Hunter. Puts up a 3. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Hunter. Young's got 7.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Monk. From deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Please welcome to the floor, your 916 crew.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Your 916 crew dance team. Get loud once again.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Griffin. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Kings. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
Well, after the first round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Here's Forrest. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Now here's Griffin. Pass to Bogdanovich. Tipped away. Stolen by Davis. Outside Monk. Here's Lyles. Outside Davis. On the wing, Mitchell. The 3-ball. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Forrest. And Mitchell over to help. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yes, sir. Bogey answers the call.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's a screen by Lynn. Monk for 3. And Bay pulls it down. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Forrest. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Are you ready, everybody? Here comes some T-shirts heading your way. Get loud and show some love once again for your
1:46 left to play in the half. Griffin passes to Bay. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Griffin. Plenty of space. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Here they come with numbers in transition. Griffin outside. To the middle. Here's a Kongwu. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Herter. They set the pick. Pass to Murray. It's Barnes on the wing. To end the run. Out to Fox. Shoots from 12. Doesn't go for him. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And so he draws the foul. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
.24 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Can't cash it in from close range. For Sacramento, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Sabonis outside. Fox outside. They kick it out to Murray. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Murray's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And we're through the first half of play here in North.
25. The Hawks, 29. And ready for the Jabberwockies.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the center position. Timeout called, the Hawks. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
For your Sacramento Kings Breakers, louder!
Monk against Young. Capella, screen on Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Oh, Sabonis with a block.
That shot won't fly with Sabonis around. Nearly 7 feet tall, plus his reach. He creates serious coverage.
Young from long range. Hauled in by the Kings. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Young. He has 7. Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Beautiful work inside. Capella putting his hard hat on and going to work.
Murray against Collins. Back to Monk. On the take. The shot, no good. Collins with the defensive effort. The Hawks leading.
In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first round series against the Knicks was memorable.
And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
Now here's Monk. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Capella with a block.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Young against Monk. Young inside. Can't get it to fall.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Murray against Herder. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Now here's Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Hey, rejected by Capella. Young against Sabonis. Young, the pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Now here's Sabonis. The open shot, Barnes. Monk passes to Barnes. Now here's Murray. Sabonis in the post. Defended by Murray. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Murray. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Out to the wing. Back to Young. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Monk. Another shot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Herder. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Young from long range. Pure from 3-point range. And it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now Murray. He's got 5. Herder passes to Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Young. And counted from 19 feet away. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
On the offensive end, Trae Young makes a huge impact. He can carry a team.
On the push, here comes Atlanta from deep three-point range, and they get it back. Capella, the pass to Young. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Young's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's such a tricky cover. Even inside, Trae Young makes adjustments that others can't.
Barnes against Hunter. To win the drought. The shot off that time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defense. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Young from long range. Monk grabs the miss.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Davis out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Alex Len. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Fox in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's foul number 2 for him. Monk against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Monk against Murray. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to Young. And here's Hunter for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots. Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Pass to Davis. Here's Len, 5 to shoot, and that one's good. Len's got his first points of the night.
Beautiful ball movement, draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
There's Young with the 3. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Len. Murray comes in for Lyles. Barnes, he's checked in for Davis. And Herder's subbed in for Monk. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Out of bounds. It'll be King's ball. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
And it's Fox missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Fox. A minute 31 left in the 4th quarter.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Hunter passes to Young. Back to Hunter. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a huge performance it was for Clint Capella.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Young, the pass to Murray. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Herter. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
The kick to Hunter. Outside Murray. Outside Young. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith.
exciting NBA basketball. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Sabonis finds Murray. Back to Sabonis. At the elbow, Fox. Murray for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Grant with a screen on Fox. Lillard against Murray. Back to Simons. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
He had a nice open look right there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Grant. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
And I think back to when Sacramento Kings hired Mike Brown as their head coach. There was almost universal praise for that move.
And so here's Sacramento. Three-pointer, Fox. That one's not going to go. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And, Richard, when it comes to Mike Brown, it's easy to understand why he was such a popular hire.
Yeah, you're talking about a guy with a ton of NBA experience, and he has taken a team to the finals. He had the confidence of the Kings players from day one.
And he left a world championship team, so he brings that pedigree, RJ, with him to Sacramento.
Yes, sir.
Nurkic, shot clock at 3. No one covering.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
A steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lillard outside. Pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Clock at 4. No good on the triple. The Kings trailing. Fox passes to Sabonis. From the high post, he drills it. Sabonis has got 5.
Have to admire the confidence right there. Sabonis feeling like he can knock down these shots whenever he wants.
Grant outside. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas, 7'3", and just so skilled. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Simons. Here's Grant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Grant's got his second basket. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. If he gets on the glass, his passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And Lillard throws it down.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Fox, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Grant for three. Sacramento grabs the miss. And here is Fox. He's got 8. Passes it to Herter. The pass to Murray from downtown. They get the rebound. Can't connect from short range. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento.
22 fans, your team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Kings. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Cameron Reddish. Sharp out there with Johnson. Then it's Little. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. Trailblazers trail by 6. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Mitchell against Johnson. Here's Sharp. Len with the block. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Mitchell against Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Gets an open look and hits. Johnson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Portland.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Monk for 3. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Johnson outside. Here's Eubanks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. So Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Reddish the pass to Eubanks. He kicks to Little. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Mitchell. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Monk with the ball. There's the 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Len. Pass to Monk. Back to Len. Can they get it? Fires the 3. The shot by Monk is no good. And for Portland, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Reddish the pass to Eubanks. Johnson outside. That gives them the lead. Johnson's got 6. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense. Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Blazers. And both free throws good for Davis.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Here's Reddish. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Talking about Davion Mitchell, an explosive guard who can really score.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now, here's Sharp. Monk defending. And that one's good, Eubanks. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And Mitchell is capable of getting it done from all 3 levels.
He certainly is dynamic when it comes to scoring, and now the next step is him improving as a distributor, as well as getting more comfortable just kind of running their offense.
Here's Sharp. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Eubanks. Now, here's Reddish. High post Johnson. He has 6. Good on the bucket. And it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
It's stolen by Little. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Reddish kicks to Little. Here's Eubanks. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Eubanks got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell looking it over. Outside for Davis. No good on the 3. Sharp the pass to Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Trailblazers as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-3 run. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Keon Johnson really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new-look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long-term. Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Drills it from outside.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league. That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Stolen by Grant. Lillard outside. Reverses and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
The free throw is good from Lillard. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. It's hauled in by the Kings. Murray with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Sabonis kicks to Murray. The kick out to Barnes. Murray outside. Up again. It's Barnes on the follow. Trailblazers leading by 8. Grant outside. Feibel for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. The Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Now the pass to Herter. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And it's Simons missing. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Herter passes to Barnes. Fox against Grant. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Lillard against Murray. Crafty move. And Lillard with the lay-in. Lillard's got 13 points.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Murray sets a screen for Fox. Pass to Herter. 3-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. A 3-pointer, no good. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Greg, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
On your feet, fans. It's time making some noise. On their way to the floor, it's your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
For your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
1:04 left in the third quarter. Monk for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Monk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arc. Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Mitchell dishes to Monk. Clock at 6. No good on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Lillard missing.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Monk finds Len. It's Davis on the wing. Monk for three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Trailblazers lead by.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Damian Lillard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And we've got a lineup change. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is
The previous play is under review.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Well, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, thank you, David. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Trailblazers. And if you need a lockdown defender, Richard, look no further than Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, I watched him play in college at Washington, and in a short amount of time, this guy has proven that he can take on anyone. Exceptional at blocking shots at his position, but he's someone that you can throw on any team's best player, and I mean any team.
Outside, Fox. The tray. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard, the pass to Grant. Kicks it out to Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist. 21 points for Damian Lillard.
And there's such an edge to Lillard's game. Dame doesn't care where he is on the court. He's going to get buckets.
From deep. Barnes can't get it to go.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Lillard always commits to his shot, so he sticks with it despite the foul and gets it off.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the two-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Barnes. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Lillard dishes to Grant. Kicks it to Nurkic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Portland moving the ball around. Screen by Grant. And that one's good. Thibault. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And Fox gets it to go.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it. While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
On the wing, Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Offensive rebound. Sabonis kicks to Herter. Hits it from 3-point range.
Gotta love a big who can also move the ball. Nice find by Sabonis.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Portland.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lillard.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Herter. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Portland's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter. With the drive, throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Murray, a screen on Simons. Herter. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Now, here's Simons. Lillard finds Nurkic. Back to Lillard. The 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thybulle in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, the tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Now here's Thybulle. To the left wing. And here's Nurkic for 3. Capella with a rebound.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Kept alive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Lillard with the bucket. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Young, the pass to Collins, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
Now here's Thybulle. Nurkic passes to Lillard. There's the drive, and the dunk by Lillard.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Pass to Capella. Here's Collins. Lets it go. And that one's long. Collins has developed into much more than an athletic roll man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting them go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
And Atlanta has possession after the basket by Portland. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Young. Lets the 3 fly. Atlanta again missing. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Grant outside. He takes it in. Capella with a block.
That's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And it's Lillard penetrating. And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Young against Lillard. And that one's good. Young.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Capella. Rebounded by Nurkic.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Young. Hunter on the wing. Outside Young. Clock at 6. Screen by Capella. The 3 is up. And they recover it. Second chance effort. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
And he makes the first. Well, in the 2020-21 season, Clint Capella showed how valuable he can be, Brent.
Yeah, he led the league in offensive and defensive rebound percentage. And for his career, he's averaging double digits on the glass, but that season, BA, man, that was ridiculous even by his standards. Grant's always looking for those seams, so when he finds one, he'll rip right into it, like his aggressiveness there.
Young with it. Nurkic picks him up. Pass to Capella. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball. And Lillard, you don't see it much, but man, when he gets up, that's an exciting play.
And that one's good. Young.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Simons.
Yes, sir. That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Here's Young. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The drive by Simons.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You could just feel that coming. Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Collins outside. No one near him. The shot won't fall.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Capella with a block. Outside Murray. That's tipped. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers out. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Portland leading. Launches it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tiffs, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your board a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship ring.
Yeah, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. The ball's knocked loose. Right wing. Griffin in the post. Reddish covering. Here's Bay. And it's Little with a rebound. For Portland, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
To the inside, Okongwu.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Johnson, his 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Reddish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Nice reaction. Nasir anticipating that pass and just took it away.
Atlanta calls timeout. And for Atlanta, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And Young, here we go. He can't get it to go. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Three-pointer Sharp. Atlanta with a rebound. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster. We'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Here's Johnson. The Hawks getting their last shot to go.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Young gets it to go.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Now here's Johnson. 10 points for him. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Johnson. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Collins finds Murray. 35 seconds left in the second period. Here's Capella. The rebound by Eubanks. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Johnson with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
So it's Atlanta now. 9-point game. Here's Young. Oh, rejected by Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. Here's Lillard. From deep. Fires in the triple. Lillard's got 13 now.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
And that'll do it for the first half of play.
The Trailblazers, 40.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at small forward. Young can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Here's Thibault. Up and in on the layup. Thibel's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And Nurkic with a nice job there, willing to share the ball with his teammates.
Young with it. Nurkic picks him up. And Nurkic with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Lillard outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Look, this guy, BA, has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in two guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
And so here's Portland. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Lillard outside. Shakes him. Nifty move. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And that one's good. Young.
And even against a defense that tries to push up, Trae Young will continue to be aggressive like that.
Lillard against Murray, and that one's good. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, BA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud nine with Steph.
Now here's Lillard. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Young, the pass to Capella. They kick it out to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Thibault against Young. Pass to Nurkic. On target from range. Nurkic has got 5 points.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line. This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well, and they run well as a team.
And for the Hawks in their offense, they put up points and take care of the ball, Brent.
That's a pretty good recipe, BA. This is a young team, but taking care of the ball and valuing possessions, that's hard to get through to young players. They've done a great job of that. So is their coaching staff. So this offense could be in a great situation for years to come.
Now here's Murray. Here's Young. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Lillard against Murray. And the dunk by Lillard.
And this team relies on that kind of production coming at the hands of Damian Lillard.
Here's Young. An easy 2 on the layup. Young's got 23.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Lillard can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Lillard. 25 points in the game. 46 seconds left in the third, and it's good for 2. Lillard's got 14 points here in the second half.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Young, the pass to Capella. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up, and he drops the first.
So much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
Now here's Thibault. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard outside. Going inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Free throw is good. Young.
The next step for Trae Young is just having that ability to focus on the defensive end and make some impact plays there.
1 second left. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Portland with an And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter, and it's Young in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Murray finds Young. And the basket is good. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Lillard outside. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Lillard's got 35. Lillard against Young. Pass to Capella. From deep 3-point range. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Capella. Capella's got his 3rd assist of the night. Nurkic a screen on Murray. And it's Lillard penetrating. And the dunk by Lillard.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Young with it. Thibault picks him up. And here's Hunter from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's Lillard. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. 3 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And Grant gets it to go.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Oh, so staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Lillard left side. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Atlanta's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Simons finds Lillard. From deep. And he can't get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. To the paint. Here's Collins, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
And here's Grant from the arc. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Young. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
The shot by Lillard, no good. On offense, here are the Hawks. Down by 12. It's stolen by Thibault. Grant with it, picked up by Collins. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. The Hawks shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Trailblazers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Damian Lillard.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lillard's got 39.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Lillard following the score by Atlanta. There's Simons with a three, counted from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Young from deep three-point range. That shot missing. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. So Sacramento will get the first possession here. Now let's take a look at the Kings opening lineup. Fox runs point with Herder by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
I like how Fox ran that two-man game, making the correct decision. I'd like to see that more from him.
Collins. And Collins with the jam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam. Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside Murray. The three. Collins with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Sabonis. Uses the glass on the layup.
Getting good position as always. Sabonis going to town. Love his footwork in there.
Young against Fox. Young, the pass to Hunter. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Herder can't hit.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
We know about the Kings and their lack of recent success, RJ, but their front office has not been idle.
Yeah, they've been bold. 2 major trades at the deadline last year, and overall of their coaching staff, and now they're looking to end their playoff drought now. I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
That one misses.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Herder. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Murray. Up top, Young. He's covered by Fox. And stolen by Murray. It's a one-on-one situation. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Fox. Back to Murray. Shoots over Young. Murray, no good. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. From deep. And Young gets it to go. Young's got his second basket on the night.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks leading. There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Murray, a screen on Young. Here's Herder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Herder's got 5 points.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Fox against Young. Collins with a screen on Fox. And again, it's Trae Young. He's got 10.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
A tremendous guard to have at your disposal. Fox is a shot creator who continues to get his teammates involved as well.
And both free throws good for Fox. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Young. He's got 10. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Murray passes to Herter. And here's Fox. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lynn's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Lyles comes in for Murray. Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Monk in for Herter. Collins with a screen on Fox. Young from long range. Rebounded by Lyles. Here's Fox.
Credit to Murray's long arms and fast feet. He knows how to use them to be an effective defender.
Up. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta. Taking a look at Sacramento. Mitchell and Monk, they're the backcourt. Trey Lyles is out there with Terrence Davis. And it's Lynn in at the center position. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Davis. Outside Monk. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Drills it from deep. Monk's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Now here's Murray. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Here's Young. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Monk with it, and it's Young picking him up. Outside Monk. Launches a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post. Young's got 12 points in the game.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Here's Lyles. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now a timeout called by Atlanta, and it's a completely new group for the Hawks. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the 3. The Kings trailing, and the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Now here's Monk. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Forrest. Bay with a screen on Mitchell. Griffin outside. Fires the three. There's the steal. It's Monk on the wing. Atlanta with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Mitchell. Lynn inside. Outside for Mitchell. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Bogdanovich against Monk. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Monk for 3. He's off on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Tipped. 1:07 left in the second quarter. To the middle. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Lyles. No good from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Bay. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, they need this. Davis with a rebound. The Kings leading. Lyles a screen. Left side Mitchell.
Hawks down. Team first. Substitution on the court.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Jacks up a 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Young. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Monk for 3. No good that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Kings, 23.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Fox. Following the score by Atlanta.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
His first.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Well, the Hawks shooting around 53%, a nice number. Young from long range. Barnes with the rebound. The Kings shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great.
In 2021, Harrison Barnes, HB, twice closed out games with a fadeaway 3. Not a bad signature shot.
Now here's Young. He's got 14. Can't hit that one. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And it's Herter penetrating. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Fox. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game. The Hawks trailing. Up top, Young. He's covered by Fox. Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
He is a big guard at 6'4". Murray getting up.
Well, the three ball is certainly an important part of Barnes' game, Richard.
He'll hurt you with it if you let him, but he's an accurate shooter in general. Takes his time, trusts his mechanics, and gives his shot the complete focus.
Now here's Young. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Sabonis with it, and it's Young picking him up. Sabonis, the pass to Herter. It's Barnes on the wing. Here's Fox driving in, and he converts the layup. Fox has got 8.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Here's Murray. Good work defensively by Fox.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Sabonis. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
It's the versatility and the unpredictability of what Sabonis does that makes him so hard to match up with, which is why he gets these easy tic-tac fouls.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now Young with a steal.
Kings foul. Murray. His second. Team first.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Fox against Murray. Murray, a screen on Murray. And there's a 3-second violation. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Collins outside. Back to Young. Hunter on the wing. And stolen by Herter. A minute 42 left in the third. The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Collins with a screen on Fox. Down low. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
Herter finds Barnes. Picked by Sabonis. Back to Herter. Fox outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Sacramento again missing. The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Young against Fox. And Young, here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 16 points now.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
The 3 from Barnes. Collins against Murray. Out to Fox. The 3 from Barnes. Here's Sabonis. Outside Murray. Pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. Capella with a block.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Collins passes to Hunter. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Hawks ahead, leading by 3. And And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Taking a look at the Kings. Mitchell and Monk, they're the backcourt. Terrence Davis out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Lynn in at the 5. Young can't hit. Sacramento shooting just 34% so far in this one. Pass to Lynn. Monk against Collins. Inside. Outside for Davis. And the Kings with another 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Young against Mitchell. And Young, here we go. Basket's good.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Murray brings the double. Here's Lyles. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Team first. At the line for the Kings, Trey Lyles. At the line for
and the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Outside Young to the paint. Capella. No luck on that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Monk for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
And Murray drops them both. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Lyles. Lyles a screen. To the inside. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown, drops in the 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And it's Monk missing. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there is a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
Young against Mitchell. Into the lane. And it's blocked by Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. Fox outside. Picked by Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Barnes. Murray, a screen on Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Barnes in the post. Hunter covering. Murray passes to Fox. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks trailing. Young drawing the double team. Outside Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. Over Barnes. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Kings have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Herder against Young. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Capella finds Murray. Here's Collins, and Collins with the slam.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. And the three off target.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're down by 2. 1:04 left in the final quarter. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Young, the pass to Murray. Back to Young. To tie it up. Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside Herder. Pass to Murray. Back to Herder. Sabonis with a screen on Young. To the middle. Stolen by Capella. Young against Fox. Left side Young. To take the lead. Oh, he buried the three.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Sabonis with a screen on Murray. Here's Fox. Money.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're behind by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Young. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Murray from outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So a close game sees Sacramento taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is...